Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right. So, we're going to do this a little bit different because it's taken so long for me to get this reading out to you. And I do apologize because I kept getting messages, y'all, that I wanted to get out to the entire collective. Okay. And I have almost 3,000 subscribers on my other channel. Okay, so not that the least are not more important. Okay, not that at all, because I do invite them to come and subscribe over here as well. So I do have duplicate subscribers. Please go and subscribe to all of my channels and you will benefit from all of the perks of being subscribed. Okay. I am very generous. Okay. I think I'm overly generous sometimes to a fault. So I'm working on that. Okay. But I do give back. I do give back. And I do a lot of pro bono things. So please check out my lives, you guys, when I go live, because that's when I'm feeling even more generous and loving. So the energy is very beautiful. So just check us out. I am going to go live today to announce the winners on my other channel. So please look out for that. Hashtag win in any of those videos. If you all would like to be entered, you can enter multiple times. And I draw 3 winners every week for a 3-question personal reading with me. Okay. So go check it out. I've had a lot of good response, you guys, from people. So we're going to do this a little different. This is going to be a you versus them. Okay, Cancer, we are going to look at your energy and we're going to look at your person's energy. But I'm going to deal out all the cards before we actually look at everything. You know what I mean? Okay, and I need to check something. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys, I apologize. I thought it was something important coming through. And that's kind of the overall energy. It's like you're waiting for something to come in. There's the anxiety. You know that it's coming in soon. You're in expectation of it. But every little thing is giving you anxiety because you don't want to miss what's coming. You know what's coming is something that you've been waiting for. Okay. But everything that comes just has you on edge. Okay. And you're starting to feel like you're overly expecting it. So there's an energy of trying to like entertain your mind with other things, like other distractions, so that every little thing doesn't jump out at you while you're waiting for it to happen. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay. kind of like you're expecting a check in the mail, and every envelope that comes that looks like a check to you makes your heart kind of jump, because you kind of like, oh, this must be it. Do y'all hear that thunder? It's shaking the entire earth. Do you hear that? Wow. See, that was like a huge distraction that just completely took my mind off of what I was thinking about. And I feel like that's where you are. I feel like you're trying to do something to completely take you out of that energy. Okay. Yeah, see, that distracted me. And I just shuffled those cards differently than I intended to. See? I completely forgot about what I was doing, and I completely was like focused on that thunder. Okay, to where I just started like allowing things to happen naturally. So that's interesting because one of those cards went in the reverse. One of those cards, okay, that looks like this on your person's side went in the reverse because of the thunder. Okay. But that thunder was a natural distraction. It wasn't something that I did on purpose. Okay. I was focusing on getting the cards dealt. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple more oracle, and then I'll go ahead and pull the tarot as well. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us about Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer. Let's see. Go here. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us about Cancer. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull the tarot for you and your person. And we are going to look at past, current, and future energy, okay, for you and your person. Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person, please. Tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person, please. All right. Okay, so we're going to look at past, current, and future energy for you. Okay, and then under the deck. All right. All right. Now we'll look at your person's energy, Cancer. Past energy. Current energy. Future energy. Okay, under the deck, what's driving this person forward, or what is driving their energy forward here? And under the deck here overall, we have the Fool. Okay. Air energy here. All right. And this is all about new beginnings here. New beginnings. Okay. This also represents an energy of someone being very vulnerable. Okay. Someone being very vulnerable. So let's go ahead and look at the oracle messages first. Okay, so let's look at you, Cancer. So we have sexual here. And we have new love here. So Cancer, you are definitely meeting someone that you are highly, highly attracted to. And, and this is looking from it from Cancer's perspective. So this is your perspective, okay? This is your perspective, all right? But you are feeling very super, super attractive, okay? Okay? Or you are super attracted to someone. So you may have someone that is either extremely, extremely overwhelmed or falling for you, okay, in like a physical, chemical way, okay, like when this person sees you type energy. All right. Or when you see this person, they make you have thoughts that you are like trying to push to the back. Okay. You are trying to push them to the back of your mind right now because it's like happening very quickly. Now, this can also represent the energy of you feeling very passionate about something that you are starting, or someone that is coming towards you for the first time, or something that you're doing or seeing. Okay, but I definitely feel like this is a very like Ace of Wands type energy coming through. And we definitely have the Fool here. So this is something new. This could be someone you're meeting for the first time, or this could be you may go out on a date with someone, but this is someone who may be crushing on you as well and wanting to take things to a different level with you. All right. So, this is definitely someone who's having feelings that are very passionate for something or someone. Okay. So, let's see what else is going on here with your energy. So, we have obstacles here. All right. It says blocks, pathways, and delays. All right. So there is something that may be blocking you from what you want, or you are seeing what you want, but there's something in the way. Okay. There's something in the way, or there may be things that need to happen first. All right. Before you can go there. So this could also be the energy that you are feeling. You may be blocking this thought out of your mind because this is just too quick, you're not ready to kind of do all of these things with this person per se, but they're making you feel these feelings and you're trying to push them to the back. All right. You're trying to push them to the back. So there's an energy of it's not timing, or there's a process, okay, that you need to go through to get what you want. And you don't want to skip over things when it comes to this, right? And then we have wallflower. Okay. This is you here. Limited potential, shy. And then what is that last word? What does it say? Withholding, Cancer. So truly, this is a situation where you are holding out. Okay. This is, you're blocking this because it's not time yet. You have to do other things first before you get to that, right? So this is maybe a new relationship, or you could be dating someone and you may have just gone out with them maybe once or twice. Um, you know, or you could even be planning on going on a date with this person, but you have these feelings that you keep thinking every time you see this person's picture or whatever the case. And you know that, listen, you're going to have to block that out. So I feel like there's going to be an energy of you being very standoffish because you're not concerned about the other person here, Cancer. I feel like you're concerned about your own energy, right? This is what I'm getting here with this. So let's see what the hidden truth is here, because this is what is going to tell me everything. Okay, it says, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. And then it says, I left you before you could leave me. Okay, so this is an energy of putting up a block or putting up some sort of a withholding. I feel like because you have gone through something. I feel like you may have recently ascended in a spiritual way, and you may not be wanting to do certain things when you're dating. You know what I mean? So you may not want to have physical relations with your person if you're seeing someone and you're trying to remain abstinent. I feel like that's what's going on here. And with I left you before you could leave me and wallflower here, I feel like there's an energy of you may end up sabotaging the situation or walking away from this person or leaving a date early because you're concerned that this person may not want to stay in the connection. I don't know. There's something that you're feeling insecure about when it comes to your ascension here. And I feel like you're going to protect your energy, protect your heart, protect your feelings when it comes to this person by backing out early or doing something to like block yourself or block this person from having the feelings that you're feeling. You know what I mean? A wallflower is someone that like is all dressed up, they're at a party, everyone's dancing, but they're kind of just standing there watching everyone. They look like they're there to party with everybody, but they're not. They're standing on the wall. You know what I mean? Being pretty. Um that's the energy that you are giving me here. Um it's like you'll get dressed up, you'll go out on a date with this person, do all the things, okay? But the minute it starts to get intimate, you back up or you create a wall, okay, or some sort of blockage. All right, so that's where we are here with you. So the vibe here, look, laughter and clingy here, happiness, joy, and healing. And then we have old exes, dead relationships, and old ways. So, like I said here, I feel like you are healing from an old relationship here. And there's still some things that may be deep rooted that are causing you to block this natural feeling that you're feeling for this person. You feel the chemistry for this person, you feel the attraction for this person, but you are blocking it because of some sort of lesson that you learned from a past relationship that's dead and gone. You see what I'm saying? You're bringing that energy into this new situation here. All right, so let's look at the tarot and then we'll look at your person's energy and their messages and then we'll clarify. Okay, let's do it like that. So for you here, first card we have in the past here. This could be the recent or the distant past. Take it how it resonates. And this is on your side here, Cancer. So we have judgment here. All right. Judgment, fire energy here. And doesn't look too pleasant, right? But definitely someone whose eyes are open. All right. Both eyes are open. You see the clock here and the it's on the 12 o'clock. It's past 12 o'clock. So it's past, I feel like it's a new day. It's a new day. Okay. It is a new day with judgment here. This also is an energy of awakening, ascending. Okay. You've learned lessons in the past. You've went through some things because there's a lot going on with this healing patch here on this throat chakra. This person is healing from something in the past. Okay. Um, yeah, this person is healing from a past relationship that they have ascended from. They've learned their lessons and they've moved on. Okay. And now I feel like there's this new person that is coming in, right? Um, and when you first meet this person, that first feeling that you get, that's the feeling that is the natural energy. But then when your thoughts start to process and you start to relate to the past, that's when all this other shit starts to come in. So we have the Five of Pentacles. See, abandonment issues, fear, okay, or there's just an energy of being in your head about or being insecure about something that you have ascended from. This is also an energy of being afraid that this is going to happen again. Okay. If you are not awake, if you are not always on guard, if you're not always looking back at the past and weighing, decisions you made in the past against things that are coming towards you. That's kind of an uncomfortable way to live. I don't want to live that way. It's very uncomfortable. It is a very agonizing energy to be in. Okay. I speak from just knowing. Okay. Experience and knowing. Um, so the current energy that I feel like you're in now, Cancer, is that there is someone new that is actually making you feel some type of way. Okay. This person may come in and ask you out on a date. You may accept the date, but I feel like once you get ready, once you actually go, you're not going to, you're going to freeze up. Okay. You're going to freeze up. So we have the star. Okay. That is healing. That is someone who's also illuminating, or others are, paying attention, or there's someone who's looking at you, or there's an energy of being hopeful of something new. Okay, so you may meet someone, and with that star energy, this is you really starting to think that maybe this is going to be different. You know what I mean? So then we have the Seven of Wands. So immediately, and I told you this, you're putting up a blockage. You're being defensive. You start pushing this person away or off. So, very conflicting energy here. Very conflicting energy here. This is also mixed signals. This is giving me mixed signals here. And you could be very well doing this when it comes to this person. It's like with the star, you're looking at this person as you've been divinely guided to this person, or you're looking at this person like they could be the one, right? But then immediately you start creating reasons why you have to push this person away, or why you have to protect yourself or your feelings. All right, future energy, we have the World here. All right, so this is hopeful because this talks about closing out a cycle. Okay, closing out a cycle. And I feel like you're going to realize that you're not going to be able to have a new relationship if you're still stuck here with old ways. You're not going to be able to be happy here, laughter, happiness, joy, healing, if you're still clinging on to dead relationships and things that happened in the past with old exes here. Okay, do you get it? So we have the World here. So this talks about closure. This also talks about a new day. Okay, a new day and a new dawn. The star is the new dawn here. It is a new day. It is a new dawn. You're seeing things. It is a whole new time frame. Okay, that was the past, right? With this clock here. Now we're here with the star. You're supposed to be healing. You're happy now. You're supposed to be hopeful. But instead, with the Seven of Wands, you're still fighting. You're still defending yourself. You're still pushing people away. You're still protecting your space, you know what I mean? Your heart chakra and everything else. All right. So that's pretty much that. And then we have the King of Wands sitting with the World here. The King of Wands sitting with the World, which is interesting. The King of Wands is someone who can see ahead of where they are right now. So there's an energy of with the World and the King of Wands, you're becoming aware that until you have closure, you are not going to be able to move into this new connection with this person. And you're always going to be comparing this person to the past and all of the things, right? So under the deck here, we have the Queen of Wands. So you have the Queen to the King of Wands. You have a true pair. This is also two people who are very defensive, all right? But it is also two people who have a lot of chemistry, okay? It can represent two people that have a lot of chemistry for one another. And we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords stands in their truth and they speak their truth. But they do it without a lot of emotion, which is something that is very difficult for us. It's very difficult for us to not bring our feelings into the situation. The King of Swords is also one who looks at things fairly, right? And is judging this person on their integrity, right? So this is being confident here that this person, you have to judge this person on their word, on their integrity, not being emotional, not feeling, because if you're feeling, you're thinking about the past here, or you're doing what you do naturally, Cancer, which is cling on to things, right? But you don't want to cling on to the past. You want to cling on to the truth without being overly emotional about it. And you also want to be confident as well about this new person. So, otherwise, Cancer, you might as well just stay at home. You might as well not date. You might as well not introduce anybody into your life because it is going to be a hot mess. Okay? It's going to be a hot mess. So, what I'm going to do now, before I even move on, I want to clarify this person's side because I don't want to get too far. So, the Judgment card here. Look, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups here. I feel like there's an energy of being honest, okay? That this is all in the past and this is you're really being in your head about this person. With the Six of Cups, this talks about this person giving you good vibes, right? And I feel like that is the truth. I feel like if you are really going to be honest about this current person with the Ace of Swords, this is someone who's standing in truth or standing in honesty. Okay? Someone with integrity, someone you can trust. All right? And I'm getting good vibes about this new person, but I feel like you are in your head about this past situation. Okay? Tell me about the Star. And we have the Strength card, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. It's like you are holding back, even though you feel divinely guided to this person. Okay. You're holding back, even though this person is everything that you dreamed of, or everything that you prayed for, everything that you imagined, or, they're showing you everything you want to see. With the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, you're pushing away the person that has all the traits that you want. Okay. The Page of Pentacles talks about the star student, or the person that, is the teacher's pet, or this is the one that you can count on, right? But with the Seven of Wands, you're pushing this person away. Okay. Um, you're pushing this person away. But I feel like you are going to see that you are pushing this person away. With the King of Wands, that can also represent this person getting upset or angry or frustrated. With the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, this person may outright come and tell you, listen, if you're not able to, you know, if you're not able to treat me, you know, with fairness, and not compare me to your ex or your past relationships, then I can move on to someone else. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this person is going to say. So let's see. Tell me about the world here. And I feel like you don't want this to happen. You have the Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. You have the Death card. You're realizing that this is all on your end. This is all on you. You know what I'm saying? This person is on a completely different energy than what you're coming from. And with the Death card, you're realizing that you have to let go of this. Otherwise, you are going to end up losing this person. Under the deck here, you have the Lovers and the Judgment card here with the Three of Swords. See? Look at that. See? The Lovers, the Judgment card, and the Three of Swords. You know that you are divinely guided to this person. With the Judgment card, this also talks about looking at the past and making a final decision that the past is in the past. Because with the Three of Swords, there's an energy of losing what you have, or what is right in front of you. You see what I'm saying? With the Lovers, like right here. Okay, so there's a situation that is coming where you have an opportunity to have something new come in, but if you don't get out of that past energy and get into a natural state of mind, you're not going to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's look at your person's oracle messages. Okay, what is your person's energy here? So we have message here, and we have sleep. Okay, message and sleep. And this is how your person is viewing the connection. This is your person's energy and how they see the connection here. With message and sleep, this says open your email or open your mail, important communication, pick up the phone, respond quickly, communication, important conversation. See what I'm saying? They're trying to get a message through, and with like no phone in bed and sleep here, it's like an energy of you, and it says pay attention. Nightmares, pay attention to your dreams. Okay, different pillow, mattress, cleanse space. Listen, this person is trying to get a message through to you, right? But until you cleanse your space or your mind or your heart of these old messages that are from the past, then you're not going to be able to get this person's message. They're not going to be able to get through. See what I mean? They're not going to be able to get through. They're trying to get a message through to you, and with sleep here, you are not hearing them. Okay? You are not hearing what they're trying to say. And then we have um, I replay our conversations over and over. We will be together again. So, again, I feel like this person is like they're replaying their conversations. Like, what could I possibly say to get through to Cancer that Cancer is going to finally believe me or trust me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person, every time they don't get through, right? And so then they think about what could they say differently. So this person, I feel like, is trying to get a message through. They're trying to get through to you. They're reaching out to you. They're wanting to go out, have conversations, or go out, take you out on dates. They're wanting to do things, but they feel like you are being blocked or you're blocking them every time they're out with you. See what I'm saying? So this person keeps trying to shoot their shot and they're not able to get through because you're not letting them in because you don't trust them, right? You're sitting in that Seven of Wands energy. So then we have antisocial and epiphany. Okay. Listen, it says self-reflection. Okay. Answered questions and untapped talents. This person is going to, I feel like this person is going to pull back their energy so that hopefully you'll wake up and see. So they may give you like a time frame, like, listen, if you don't want to talk to me, there are others who do. Or if you don't want to go out with me, maybe I'll find something else to do. So it says, in your feelings, silent treatment, and left out. See what I'm saying? And this person may also be in their feelings, okay, and then pulling back so that you can see that, like, listen, I'm trying to show you that I like you, right? And when are you going to believe me? And just give me a chance. And then look, we have fun times and dating in the reverse here. Okay. Again, it says whining, dining, and romance. And this is in the reverse. And then we have fun times, parties, events, and having fun. See, this person is wanting to have a good time, or they're constantly coming up with things to do with you. But once they get out with you, I feel like you pull back your energy, right? And this person is feeling it. Okay. They are feeling it. And at some point, this person is going to pull back their energy, Cancer. They're going to get in that Queen of Wands energy, King of Swords, and let you know, listen, there's others who want to date me. Okay. So you don't have to want me. I got other people. So let's see. We have the Lovers here. Okay. This person is coming right out with the Lovers. Okay. This is their energy. Your person's energy, Gemini here, coming through strong. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So listen, they're really, really getting exhausted of trying to prove to you that they see you as their divine counterpart. This person literally sees you as their soulmate. But with the Ten of Wands, like, you're making it difficult coming in the gate Do you see what I'm saying? Or this could represent an energy of this person going out of their way, okay, bending over backwards to prove to you that they are your divine soulmate, right? Current energy for this person, we have the Six of Wands here. They're in their feelings. This is all about ego. You know, people are watching this in real time and they're starting to feel like, you know, I don't even want to say the word, but they're starting to feel like a little punk or a little bitch, you know, and it's not cool. They don't appreciate being put on display in that way. They're starting to get in their feelings. And we have the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? This can also represent an energy of this person sees you as an opportunity and they want to win you over with the Six of Wands, but they're getting in their feelings because it's like you're publicly turning them down or you're publicly pulling away from them. You know what I'm saying? When they are obviously crushing on you. Okay. So, and then we have the Two of Swords here, future energy, the Two of Swords. Like this person is like, listen, you're going to have to make a decision here. Okay. Either you're going to date me or you're not. And then we have the Six of Pentacles here. See what I'm saying? It's like this person is starting to feel like it's very one sided and like you need to make a decision if you are going to allow them, if you're going to spend time with them. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to make it worth their while. Okay. Because again, that Six of Pentacles, this is a very one sided energy. They feel like they're the only ones giving to the connection, and they want you to make a decision that either you're in this or you're not. You trust me or you don't. You know, you're feeling me or you don't feel me. You're attracted to me or you're not. Okay. And then under the deck, we have the Moon and the Four of Wands. You're committed or you're not. You want me or you don't. You trust me or you can't, or you don't trust me. You know what I mean? Either you want a commitment or, you know, you don't know what you want. There's an energy of being confused, but knowing that they want to commit to the situation. Okay, but they're not sure about how you feel, right? And I feel like this uncertainty is putting them in their feelings here. They're starting to feel vulnerable. Okay. With the Fool, look, we have the Fool and the Five of Swords. This person is in their head. This person is in their head, Cancer. So, overall, with the Fool, I feel like very strongly you feel vulnerable as well. But this person also feels, you know, kind of like you're making them look like a fool. Do you know what I mean? You feel vulnerable. This person feels like a spectacle. So let's go ahead and clarify here. Tell me about the Lovers here. And we have the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Wands here and the Star. It's like this person is like either, you know, this person is sitting in the energy of, you know, the past, that was a past relationship, and either, you know, you're going to come towards this new connection with me, right? The Star, this is all about divine guidance. This is heading down that right path, okay? But this person is stuck on the wrong path, right? um and this person is saying, listen, either you're going to let go of that dead old relationship or that old ex or however they used to do it, and you're going to give me a chance here with the star, or you're not, right? Six of Wands here. Six of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This person is in their feelings, okay? Queen of Pentacles is a highly sensitive energy here. Ace of Pentacles here. And the Two of Pentacles. They feel as though you're going back and forth, okay? They feel as though you're playing with their time. Do you know what I'm saying? Playing with their time, playing with their energy, and they're starting to feel some type of way, okay? They're starting to feel some type of way. Yeah. Tell me about the Two of Swords and the Queen of Cups, Cancer. That is your energy here. Tell me about, this is their feelings here. They want you to make a decision, okay, as to how you feel about them. Tell me about the Six of Coins or the Six of Pentacles and Temperance here. This person does not want to be the only person that wants to be in the connection. They want it to be a two-way street. Temperance is all about being balanced. And you have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about being very one-sided energy, right? One person does all the this and the other person just doesn't do any of that, you know? But with Temperance here, there's an energy of both people, with the Queen of Cups expressing their feelings. Do you see what I'm saying here? Both people also showing their feelings. You know what I mean? Both people also being caring and nurturing to the connection. So it's not just one person here. All right. Tell me about the Moon. Oh, I was going to look underneath the deck, but that's okay. And we have the King of Cups. Yes, this person is they're distancing themselves, right? Or this person is literally starting to separate themselves from the connection because they don't feel as though you're fully committed. Tell me about the Four of Wands here. Look, and the Eight of Wands. See, this person is quickly moving in a different direction. Or with the Eight of Wands, this person is going to come in with a lot of communication, giving you an option like, listen, either you're going to do this or you're going to do that, right? Under the deck, Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here. You know, either I can stay or I can move towards something new, a new opportunity. You know, I'm already at the Ace of Pentacles. This person never moved past square one on this side. So they're telling you this. There's no need to me keep sticking around. I might as well just move on. All right. So let's see what the obstacles are here. Challenges. It says the universe, okay? Roman numeral 1 here, okay? Roman numeral 1, the universe, where it all begins here. And then we have number 14. Find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. Okay, there's that star coming out again. We got the star twice in this reading, folks. We got it twice in this reading. We got the Lovers twice. We got the Judgment card twice. We also got the Ace of Pentacles twice. And we got the Six of Pentacles twice. Okay, here and here. We got the King to the Queen of Cups. Definitely a true pair. But we have the king to the queen of wands. So you and this person, like I said, are very defensive, okay, for two different reasons. And this says find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. It's like with the universe, okay? Go back to the beginning here and then find your destiny. The beginning was what you walked away from. See all these dark clouds here over the beginning here? And then we're coming into what looks like the sun, the star, your destiny. And you're playing cosmic games of hide and seek. This person is having to, you know, play this game of, oh, you believe that I like you 1 minute and then 1 minute you don't. 1 minute you like me or you have this chemistry for me. The next minute it's like I'm brand new and you don't trust me and you're pulling back your energy. And this person is saying, that is going to be the challenge here, is literally out of everything that you've come from, what could I possibly be? Am I different from that or am I the same? Right? So stop hiding your feelings. Okay, Cancer? Stop hiding your feelings. I don't feel like this person is hiding. I feel like they've been out in the open here. And then with the advice here, or I can go ahead and pull, I'll go ahead and pull some tarot messages here for the challenge. Tell us about the challenge here. The universe and find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. This person is like you're playing mind games. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay? You need to heal. You need to get clarity. You need to go by yourself. Don't talk to me for a week, whatever the case is. Whatever you need to do to make up your mind about what you want here. That's what this person is saying. Okay? Under the deck, the Tower. And you need to do it now. You need to make this decision quickly. Right? You need to make this decision quickly. Right? You don't have a lot of time to gain clarity here, right? Because with the universe here in Roman numeral 1, that's in the past. We're all the way up to 14 here, which 1 plus 4 is 5. We're all the way up to 5 here. Okay. And that represents change. Okay. 5s represent change in the tarot. Okay. So, yeah. When are you going to realize and recognize that what you're dealing with the High Priestess under the deck is what you've been divinely guided towards? And you have the Strength card here. Okay? You're holding back. You're holding back. But both of those cards talk about being divinely guided and divinely protected as well. So let's see. What is the advice? Cornucopia and Angel of Balance. Look at this. I cannot make it up. Listen, this is all about abundance, happiness. You're sitting around, you're looking around, and everything is golden. You have everything that you want and your desire right there in front of you, right? Angel of Balance here. So this needs to be a two-sided situation here, Cancer, where you trust that this person is your soulmate, okay, or that this person is going to give you everything that you need. I feel like they're here to show you this, but you haven't allowed them the opportunity to get close. It does not have to do necessarily with physical. There could be a small percentage of you who are just like holding back and trying to be abstinent because you just have all these feelings and you're trying to block this person and you're doing everything in your power to not, but this person is trying to convince you that, right? It could be that, but I feel like on a deeper spiritual level, it's more profound than physical. It's not just a physical situation here. So let's see here. And we have 11 here, another twin soulmate here, twin soul tie, twin flame energy. We have the 7 of Cups here. And the Death card, number 13, the Death card. Listen, make up your mind. Let go of the past. There's an energy of healing. There's also an energy of transitioning or change. Recognizing that this is not the same. All right. And with that 7 of Cups, this is just you needing to make this decision or having a decision to make. Under the deck, we have the Queen of Cups here and the Empress, Cancer. Realizing that this person, listen, I haven't seen the Emperor come out. Okay. I have not seen the Emperor come out. I feel like it will if I clarify this. We have the Queen of Cups and the Empress here. So this person has a lot of love for you. Okay. They are looking at you as their divine counterpart here. They are extremely attracted to you and feel a lot of emotions towards you. You just don't see it. So you don't believe it yet. Okay. 7 of Cups and the Death card. And we have the High Priestess. Under the deck, the Page of Cups here with the 10 of Cups, Cancer. With the Fool. Listen. And this was the card that we started with. Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Fool, Cancer. This is your divine counterpart. This is your divine soulmate. This is someone who has a lot of love for you. With the Page of Cups, this person, you're constantly on this person's mind. With the High Priestess, this talks about a divine soulmate or a divine counterpart. Okay? And the Fool also is an energy of someone who's very vulnerable, right? This is not someone who has an ulterior motive, right? So Cancer, yeah, I feel like you can trust this person. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will do an extended for anyone who would like to have an extended for more clarification. Just let me know. You can send me an email and I will provide a link to you. Other than that, I will see you later with the winners for the week and for the month. Go and check me out on Queen Cancer Tarot channel. The link is below and I will see you there. Bye.